Hey guys, Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Justice League issue 0. And before I start this review, I just want to tell you guys that I am feeling a little under the weather. I am feeling a little sick. I've been coughing and my throat's been killing me, and I've been blowing my nose all day. So if I cough during the middle of the video, I'm sorry. And also that's why my voice sounds a little, under the weather. So I just want to warn you guys, but let's start the review for Justice League issue 0. I was actually really excited for this issue. I've been hanging on with Justice League because of Shazam, because I've been loving the secondary story and been loving his character. And the main story of Justice League is a little bit, but Shazam's been really good, and I was really happy to see that Shazam's going to be in the whole issue instead of just, 5 pages. So I was really excited for this issue, and I wanted to see, Billy Batson was finally going to become Shazam, and, yeah, so I was really excited for this issue, but let's see if I liked it. In this issue, we get to really see the continuation of last secondary story issue from I don't think it was last issue. I think it was actually issue 11, because last issue was the big, Wonder Woman Superman kiss. So I don't think they had Shazam. So this continues from issue 11. And, yeah, so we get to see Billy Batson is entering this room, and he sees the wizard, and the wizard says, "Oh, you're the kid who's supposed to, save us all?" It's like, alright, whatever, I'm too sick to not have anybody. It's like, alright, have the power. I see some goodness in you. You have some good points. I won't spoil exactly what happened, but he gets the power of Shazam. And he returns to where he was, which was with his brother, which was his, because he's in an orphanage, or he got adopted. Yeah, he got adopted, so he has his brother who he doesn't like his family that much at all, but he's starting to try to like his family, starting to protect his family. So he goes back to Freddy, because Freddy is he has problems in his legs, so he has cane and to support him. But yeah, so Billy's excited that he has powers, so he's like, Freddy, look at me! Oh, look at powers! And it shows that, like, because really in the beginning of the series, you get to see, oh, I hate you guys. He tells this the little girl who's part of the orphanage. It's like, yeah, that's life, and being so mean to this, like, innocent girl. So, but he's starting to, like, I guess, like his family more, and we get to see those kind of sparks. There's like when he protected his family from bullies, and now when he protected Freddy from these rich people. So we get to see him get closer to his family, and I feel like this is just another spark that kind of shows that Billy's starting to like his family. And tells Freddy that he's Shazam. So this is the first person who knows that he's Shazam. He really, he couldn't even absorb that he's Shazam. He tells Freddy, So he starts to become like a hero, but he sees someone's in trouble actually. And he's, someone's trying to steal these toys that this woman is going to give to the orphanage or children's hospital. And so Shazam's like, alright, bye, robber. And the woman says, oh, what can I do? You just saved my life. And he's like, oh, you have money? And she's like, yeah. So he gets $20. So obviously he's not a superhero where it's like, oh, no, I did this for the goodness of my heart. He's like, no, give me $20. That sounds good to me. So I kind of like this new Billy Batson. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like him. He's like pure evil. But like you could see, and this issue kind of describes that yes, he's a little of a brat, but it's just because of stuff he went through in his life. And he sees that, I think it was perfect in the dialogue in this issue, was that yes, those good people kind of get stepped on from the bad people, and that's why there's no good people left. There's no one that is pure good. And the wizard's like, oh, maybe that's why I haven't found anybody over 1,000 years. So Billy has some good points, and you get to see why he's kind of a brat, because it's just, again, of stuff he kind of went through in his life. Even though he's young, he's gone through a lot. But I really like him, and I love this kind of new Billy and this new attitude and his wit. And he's a really good character, and I really hope he gets his own series, because I would drop Justice League and just pick up Shazam. Because this just proves how good of an issue this was, and I've actually liked this issue, and that's a thing. I actually liked the Justice League issue, because Justice League wasn't in it. Because I feel like with Justice League, it's just so confusing that the characters don't connect with their solo series. It has nothing to do with the DC universe, and I feel like they don't know what their story is going to. They just don't, and they have no chemistry with each other. And that's what Justice League is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about their family, and they work together, but I feel like they're not connected at all. And that's why I'm liking Shazam a lot better, because it's just written better. And even though, yes, it's not connected to everything else, it's its own story. And Shazam is just a better character. Another thing I really liked about this issue is that the Wizard says that your family is going to be the most important thing. And he's like, what do you mean? You know where my parents are? And he's like, no, not that family. It's like, these kids are going to be the most important thing. And I think, I haven't read a lot of Shazam before New 52, but I know that, like, the orphanage, his family was his family, you know, with Mary Marvel and Freddy. They become magic also. They get powers also. And I'm actually really excited to see that. I hope we get to see that also. Of course, we're going to have to see Billy kind of grow into Shazam before we see that. But I'm excited to see how Mary and Freddy kind of get powers. And that should be kind of interesting. And maybe some other people in the family are going to get powers. But I want to see why they're important, because obviously the Wizard's giving a hint. Yes, your family's important for you to become stronger. And exactly why, and I'm excited to see that. And again, I wish Shazam had his own series. That would make me so happy. But I guess we're gonna have to live with secondary stories with Justice League. And really, this series, this secondary story, is what's making me hold on to this series. Because Shazam is such a great story, and I keep wanting to read it. And yes, we got that Justice League story, and you kind of have to read it just because there's a lot of stuff going on with it right now. There's going to be the whole Aquaman war and Pandora, so you kind of have to still read it if you want to see what's going on. But, you know, I don't love the series, but Shazam I really do love, and they did a really good job with this. And I give it a 4.5. It was just really good, a really good origin story, and pick this up. If you probably had to read the secondary stories before you do read this, because you might get a little confused. But if you've been reading the secondary stories and really loving it, you're going to love this issue. This is one of the best Justice League issues so far, and had nothing to do with the Justice League. So pick up this issue. You know, let's make petitions to get Shazam his own series, because he needs it. This is awesome, and I hope you know, some wave of DC Comics will get a Shazam solo series, because this is really good. And I love the supporting characters. I love Billy Batson, and I love it. I love his new 52 version. So definitely pick this up. I give it 4.5. Hey guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno the Rand Situation to get news about my videos. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and pick this issue up. I give it a 4.5. And again, this was just really good. Bye guys.